Hello, my name is Henry Jewkes, and I'm the Experimentation Architect at Split Software, where we power engineering teams to build impactful products. I also host the Adventures in DevOps podcast. If you are enjoying this conference, you should definitely check us out. This year, the world changed. The COVID-19 pandemic has impacted every single one of us, in small ways, in large ways, in permanent ways. So too has it impacted our businesses. In some cases, we have seen long-term trends take giant leaps forward. For most of us here, our work has shifted from offices into the home. We even attend our conferences remotely. The already booming e-commerce sector has scaled up dramatically. Those positioned to take advantage of it have thrived, while small businesses have struggled to stay afloat. And where only a year ago, the Academy was voting on whether streaming movies were eligible for Oscars at all, in 2020, almost all major movie releases have occurred online. On the other end, many businesses that had been seeing rapid growth have all but disappeared. What little travel occurs, local or long distance, has moved to personal vehicles. Airlines were forced to clear flight schedules, and the ride-sharing sector has gone from Silicon Valley success story to cutting drivers and employees alike. Visitors to hotels and casinos have similarly dropped dramatically as the world stays home. To maintain relevance, it has become essential for businesses to respond quickly to market conditions. Our schools have secured suites of online tools, and teachers are learning to run video conferences and use virtual whiteboards. Those same ride-sharing apps are doubling down on their food delivery offerings, and are finding new ways to engage drivers by being the link in the chain for local personal deliveries. And manufacturing companies of all types are producing personal protective equipment, ventilators, and even sanitation supplies to help our frontline workers. For us in developer operations, innovation means ensuring our organization is delivering value as fast as possible. By this time, I think almost all of us in DevOps have made it our duty to facilitate the move away from waterfall processes and towards a more flexible way to manage and develop our systems and software. Elastic scaling, automated testing, and continuous build and deployment are so ingrained in a successful DevOps organization that it is almost automatic. We have incredible tools available to us and have the knowledge and training to spread the culture of continuous releases throughout our engineering departments. As time goes on, we have facilitated accelerating release schedules from weeks to days to minutes. It is so much easier to provide robust, effective testing environments, to ensure that the build and release process is automated to the point of being truly continuous, and to empower developers to work directly off of trunk and release new code as it is created. So, with these pillars already in place, our job is done, right? Release management is solved. Let's all head to the bar. Of course not. Migrating services and databases is still a very painful process. Developers will always push bugs, some small, some large, and many of those requiring rollbacks. And even if our changes are released perfectly, without a hitch, we need to handle the cases where what was changed proves to be unsuccessful for our customers. Fortunately, as with everything else, we can solve these problems with software. Many of you are likely already using feature flags. They are a tool that empowers your organization to separate code deploy from feature release. For those not familiar, a feature flag is a simple if-else statement that is powered by a configuration, service, or external tool. it can be modified to target the enclosed code to a specific subset of your population. Usually, feature flags are targeted at users or customers, but they can also modify functionality by session, service, request, or database transaction, whatever is applicable for the code change. Feature flags come in many types. They can be a simple switch that enables the feature, either globally or for a specific portion of traffic. They can be ramped to a random population, allowing you to steadily roll out the functionality. Or a flag may also gate multiple variations of the feature, either to compare their impact or as part of a phased rollout strategy. At LinkedIn, their team proposed that effective release strategies balance speed, quality, and risk. Every release is a decision. The decision to provide the change for users, the decision to introduce this change to your code long-term. Speed refers to how quickly you reach this decision. The faster you decide, the faster you start delivering value. Quality is not whether the change is bug-free, but represents whether this is the right decision, whether the change accomplishes what we expect it to. Risks come in the form of bugs, performance issues, security holes, but also of having worse results than what was replaced.